Yes, love that music. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Kenneth Robbins Stadium, Allison Crane and Rigging Field, here on the campus of Loyalsock Area Township High School for the Webb Weekly Game of the Week. Hello, everyone. My name is Jamie Spencer, and I'm joined by my usual partner in crime, Dre Lewis. And Dre, we have a fantastic matchup here tonight. I mean, we've been spoiled the last couple of weeks, but tonight it looks like it's a doozy, as Loyalsock's got a good squad. They are 6-2, and they will host the Troy Trojans, who come in with a record of 8-0. They are legit, my friend.
Yeah, legit they are. They average 49 points a game, and yeah, you mentioned we've been spoiled. Things continue to just get better week after week, matchup after matchup. We're here week 9. Special shout out to Curtis, Big Mike, and the gang, Jim Webb, for doing their per usual and making it easy for us. So we appreciate you guys. And you mentioned, Jamie, it's going to be a great matchup. Loyalsock Lancers 6-2. Right, and hey, they'll be battle tested tonight. It's getting playoff time. It's getting that type of the year, end of October coming up, and it's going to be a good one tonight.
So Loyalsock comes in, yes, they are 6-2, and they've been through the gauntlet. I mean, they do not have a slouch of a schedule whatsoever. They do have 2 losses, but here's the thing. Southern Columbia, Danville, I mean, they are legit schools, and they were competitive games for the most part. The key with the Lancers is the injury bug, and it has really hit them extra hard. Tyler G., you can't say enough about the senior quarterback. It is senior night tonight. That guy is the real deal. He's the leading rusher on the football team. Also, he's thrown for over 1,500 yards. It's his 3rd season in a row, Dre, where he has eclipsed that 1,000-yard mark. He's an athlete. I mean, he plays just about every sport. I mean, I don't know if he plays pickleball, but if he does, he would be an exceptional pickleball player.
Yeah, yes, he would. And it seems so fitting for Loyalsock. They always seem to have those type of guys, you know, every year where they have a quarterback. He might go both ways. He's very poised back there. You think of the Kyle Dactruses, the G, the Connor Watkins. You know, year after year, they got guys who learn and develop, and that's what Tyler G is. Senior night, he's going out for some records tonight. I believe he's close to some program records. We'll touch on that later tonight. Jalen Andrews, his top receiver, has already set school records as well. So, hey, they're going to be tested tonight. It should be an explosive matchup. Whoever can play the better defense, because we know the offenses are explosive. So whoever can play the better D, obviously, is going to make out well. So
traditionally, and we'll talk a little more about the Troy Trojans, they come in here 8-0. Last year, there was a fantastic game between these two teams. Loyalsock came out with a win on the road, but we covered these guys 2 years ago here, and it was all Trojans. All right, so here it is, new year, but it's been interesting looking at the stats for Troy. Traditionally, they were a running powerhouse type of team. This year, they're starting to open it up a little bit. They have some guys that can throw it. They have some guys that can catch it. And by golly, they are putting up some points. As you said, Dre, they're averaging close to 50 points a game. And you know what? This might be their first test of the season. Not knocking the Northern Tier. I love those guys. I was talking to the voice of the Northern Tier, Shane Wilbur, a little bit. But this is going to be their first test of the season. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, you mentioned how stellar they are. Evan Woodward, the quarterback from Troy, 37 yards away from 1,000. That will be their first 1,000-yard passer.
That's ridiculous.
Since 2011. So we talk about how dominant they are running the football, their program, those guys. So, hey, he's looking for that too. Loyalsock, you know Tyler G likes to pass. So it can be a shootout tonight. Get your popcorn ready.
Get your popcorn ready. And Dre, it was nice. This is the first time that we've been to Loyalsock this year. And as you know, you get a chance to see so many familiar faces. I got a chance to, you know, do some man hugs with a bunch of people. I did get a chance to see my good buddy, Justin Van Fleet, the coach of the Lancers. And he's a cool cat. And you can tell this is a big game for him. He's excited. He wants to see how his players respond. You said There's athletes on both sides of the football, all right? It's going to be the battle of the trenches. Traditionally, Troy likes to do a lot of that just power eye, or they'll do a little bit of the option type of thing. They got some big boys up front. The question is, can Loyalsock find a way to kind of contain them?
Yeah, well, we'll find out soon as the coin toss is underway. The Lancers will receive the opening kickoff to start the game, and the matchup is getting underway.
Not to toot my own horn, neither with you, Dre, but that was our best pregame ever. Yeah. How smooth was that?
Yeah.
No, I'm excited. This is going to be a lot of fun. As the field conditions will not be that much of a factor because it is a gorgeous turf field. I mean, you look at the new lighting and everything around, it is just a gorgeous night, perfect night for football. But, question mark, is the rain. Now, pregame, we did have a few showers that were coming through. You look down, everybody's decked out with their umbrellas. It's a sparse crowd tonight, and reason being because this is cold fall football weather.
Yeah, what better way to have it, Jamie?
And can you hear the music?
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I was downstairs. I was talking to Coach Girardi. I was ready to hit the sled after I talked to Coach Girardi. Now I'm really amped up. Kurt, we can probably get that on film. That would be pretty funny. Just moments away here on kickoff. Webb Weekly, high school football game of the week, and it should be a good one. Troy Trojans come in 8-0. Loyalsock Lancers 6-2. This is a playoff-type atmosphere. Not many fans, but I'll tell you, it's pretty cool.
Not many fans. They all know you're on air, big guy.
Oh, stop it. Like I told you, it's an election year. So Troy will kick. They are decked out in their red pants with their white tops, red helmets. Lancers will receive. Angled kick, and we have a penalty, and it looks like it's going to be a false start on Troy. Moving back 5 yards, and we'll try it again, Trey.
You think they're a little bit excited, huh?
Both teams are juiced up. And it's amazing. Okay, so Troy, yes, they are a AA school, all right. But you look, they have a lot of kids on that football roster. That'll move them back 5, and we're going to re-tee it again. Got some talented guys back there to receive for the Lancers. Jalen Andrews is one of them. And here's the kick, and it is going to be returned right at the 15-yard line, across the 25 to the 30. And he gets to about the 32-yard line. Well, the Lancers will take over. 1st and 10.
Yeah, nice return, Jameer Harden, to start the game.
Great athlete. Came to school from Williamsport. We called his name a number of times throughout the year. And he's having a good year.
Yeah, how fitting is it that their top 3 playmakers wear number 1, 2, and 3?
Makes it a lot easier on our part. G is in the shotgun. 2 wides will come bottom closest to us, Dre. They like to spread it out. They're going to go with the run right up the middle. He runs into the defensive end, and he is taken down. That is number 23, Logan Bastian. What a great kid he is, Dre.
Yeah, a senior already.
And again, they've been kind of searching for that running back all year. We mentioned in pregame that Tyler G., the quarterback, actually leads the team in rushing. He's got a bum ankle. Word on the street is that he didn't run that much last week, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Tight formation, sends a man in motion. G's going to roll out. Has some time, throws, has a man open. That's Andrews. Andrews makes the catch, comes back, picks up a gain of 9. It's going to bring up 3rd and 1. Dre, he just looks like a big-time player, doesn't he?
Yeah, there's no reason why he's finding him early on their first possession to start the game. I would too.
Had a nice moment with Jalen before the game. Obviously, I've known him through basketball. He came over and said, "Hey, what's up, Coach? Made my day." Too wide to the top. G, quarterback keeper, gets hit right at the line of scrimmage. Aldous pins on that spot. By the look at it, it looks like he's short.
Yeah, really, really close. Let's see if they bring the chain king. Oh, it looks like he's signaling first down.
Wow. And again, we're at kind of a different angle here. We're at the 50-yard line, but I thought they would measure that, Dre. Regardless, first down for the Lancers. Tight formation will go to the top. G from the gun, sends a man all the way in motion. He's going to drop back, has some time, throws, fires, complete, and fumble on the play. Hard to say. It looks like Troy did get it. They did. Jameer Harden had the catch, tried to make something happen, lost the ball, regained it, but then fumble.
Yeah, and there's our first turnover in the game. Sadly, here in high school football, there's no challenge, I guess you can say. It looked a little close. Not sure if he had possession, but, hey, that's the call made. First down, Troy.
A very potent offense. Dre, you mentioned it. Averaging 48 points per game, the Troy Trojans. Conventional set. Backs are in the eye. Woodward under center. Long hard count. Going to go with the tailback give, and he busts right up the middle. Shoestring tackle by Jalen Andrews. That is number 7. And I believe that's the Smith kid, Clayton Smith, and this is his first game back, Dre, since week 2. And it's not like I did some research. Someone told me that about 5 minutes before airtime.
Do you think they missed him?
No, but that was a very impressive run. First down and 10. Ball's at the 29-yard line. Fullback give right up the middle. Picks up a nice chunk. We will call it a gain of 5. Old school style, isn't it?
Yeah, Clayton Smith out since week 2. As you mentioned, he gets the first carry of the game. Talk about nerves, huh? I bet he was ready to go.
He was. He hit that hole hard. Going to make some substitutions. Got a lot of good size up front. Tight formation, full house backfield. It looks like they're going to go with the power eye to the right-hand side. Quarterback Woodward under center. Long hard count, misdirection as he gets close to that first down. That is number 2, Jackson Taylor. And it looks like they are going to give him a first down. A different look, tight formation, and they ran the little, X's and O's and a lot of different looks.
Yeah, not only that, another team that we see, they feature 4, 5, 6 different guys who all touch the ball. It just goes to show, how united they are. And they don't care who scores because they score a lot of points, so everybody's going to get a turn.
And it's not a high-paced type of offense either. Same thing, tight formation, power eye. Woodward going to give it, and he gets smacked right at the line of scrimmage. That's 23. Who do you got, Dre?
That's Brendan Gilland.
Okay. Gilland is an interesting guy. He's listed as a tight end, but I'll tell you, they use him in multiple different ways. He's one of the playmakers on Troy's team.
Yeah, playmaker indeed. Let's go to some numbers. He averages 18 yards per carry on the year. He has 14 touchdowns, 8 from the wide receiver position, and 6 by running back.
He can do it all. He only picked up 4 on that play. Second down, 6. Handoff, Smith smacked right at the line of scrimmage. I believe that is number 23, Logan Bastion, with a nice stick. Logan had a great game last week. Had close to 10 tackles. And as you know, we live so close to these guys. I've had a chance to watch Logan grow. He's a good dude.
Yeah, time goes by fast. No, senior already.
It sucks. So third down, and we will call it 6. 7:13, opening quarter. We are scoreless. Now it's kind of a wishbone type of look. Take their time. Misdirection. as he's going to get in for a touchdown. That was very impressive. Misdirection, and he only had to take out one man, and Troy strikes first. Touchdown, Trojans. Dre, you said it. They got all kinds of weapons, and you don't know who's going to get the football, when, and how, and very tough to bring those guys down because they run with a passion.
Yeah, they do, and there's a player to watch. We just mentioned how versatile he is on the field, and make it number 15 on the year.
Got Brady Spalding with the point after, and the kick is up. The kick is good. So with 6:54 left to go here in the first quarter, the score, Troy 7, Loyalsock nothing. Webb Weekly High School Football Game of the Week.
Now that's the Park Pizza touchdown.
We are celebrating Chevy truck season at Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Muncie. Discounts and rebates as much as $10,000 on Silverado 1500. We just received a shipment of 2024 heavy-duty trucks ready to help you get the job done. We have over 200 new Chevrolets, including the 2024 Trax. We now offer certified pre-owned. These units are fully serviced and ready for you at Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Muncie, where you'll find the lowest price guaranteed. Find new road.
Yeah, welcome back to SOC, Webb Weekly, High School Football Game of the Week. Troy's on top, 7-0, 6:54 left to go here in the opening quarter. Kicks it to the up man, fielded right at the 30-yard line. It's going to bounce it to the outside, and nice play. Good field position. Second time Loyalsock has had it. Had a fumble, turnover. Troy capitalized, getting the ball right around midfield.
I know the average football fan out there, we state this time and time again. The importance of any game, obviously, positive production on first down and the turnover possession. We saw Loyalsock move the chains there early, complete some passes, run the ball. Unfortunate turnover, so redemption time right here on their second drive.
G is in the gun. He's got two wide receivers close to us, and they're going to go with the run up the middle. Bastion doesn't have much. Going to try to keep those linebackers honest. He'll pick up 3, maybe 4, as you got some very good athletes closest to us, Dre. That's Jalen Andrews and also Jameer Harden. Now they're going to kind of move around a little bit.
And it's nice to see them running the ball. We know they can pass, but keep in mind, Troy's very explosive. With the chains moving, the clock moving. Limit their offense as much as you can.
Second down and 7. G from the gun. It's going to kick a man in motion. G's going to roll out. Has a couple of mans. Has a guy wide open. Harden is in the back. Catches it at the 20. Will he be able to get in? They say he's going to be down at the 1-yard line. That was a miscommunication. Harden was wide open. Good throw by G because obviously he was rolling out that way, and 60 yards. First and goal.
Wow, did he blow by that corner? His hand was up before the play even started. He wanted the ball. Nice pass, Howard G. Lancers from the 1.
Now they got an interesting formation here. They're going to go with G. G's going to keep it, and he lost his footing, but he is going to get in for the touchdown. That is a way to bounce back, way to answer. Touchdown, Lancers. Oh, man, it's kind of cold up here. I could go for one of those cheese pizzas.
Cheese, pepperoni, sauces loaded up. There's going to be a lot of points scored here tonight.
Man, this is fun. Point after. Good hold, good snap. Here it comes. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So there you go, Troy. We are tied. 5:53 left to go here in the opening quarter. 7-7. Don't go anywhere.
All the way for a touchdown!
Did you see that? Now that's the Park Pizza touchdown.
Not all cowboys drive Rams. Fairfield for fantastic deals. Find it at Fairfield.
Welcome back. This is fun. Dre, I don't know if you saw it, but I gave Big Mike a high five. I don't think we've done that this whole entire season. 7-7. Cooley angles it out of bounds, and it goes out of bounds. And that will be a penalty.
Cooley's kickoff will sail out of bounds.
And we'll see what the Trojans decide, if they ask them to move it back and re-kick, or will we take the ball right at the 35-yard line? Looks like they're going to make him kick it again, Dre.
Well, let's just say their offense is ready. And
those guys are licking their chops.
I would not want to give them any better field position.
No, not at all. So we're going to re-tee. This time they're going to move it back to the 35-yard line. And it's funny, those special team coaches are kind of looking. I'm like, what are you doing? Obviously, I don't know if they're going to try to kick it to the guys, but that time he does boot it. Troy's going to have a chance. Field it out to 12, and this kid's full head of steam right up the middle. Nothing fancy. Gets stood up, but that is a very nice return to about the 38-yard line. I believe that was Oak Rock.
Number 1?
Yep.
Yes, you are correct.
Old Road.
So only the fourth different player to touch the ball so far in the first quarter.
Well, I might have butchered that last name. It's okay. I do know that there are about 3 or 4 Trojan families that are listening. I know 2 of them, and they already reached out and said I mispronounced his name. First down and 10. Troy, again, it's amazing how patient they are at the line of scrimmage. Long count. Big fella up the middle, and that was kind of that option belly give, and he gets stood up. Maybe picks up 1, but good stuff, good stick by the Loyalsock D.
Yeah, Hakeem McClain, number 75 in there,
fella.
just one of the Lancers in there. Nice play, and not something you see too often, a 2-yard rush from Troy.
Oh, my man, number 25, Derek Culp. He's in there. Another great family, great kid. It's kind of that middle linebacker. Second down and 9. Going to run the option, a little pitch. Somehow he keeps on his feet, and he is going to be tripped up right at the 50-yard line. Enough for the first down. He's stopped by Isaiah West. That was number 2, another guy that we really haven't called too much, and that is Jackson Taylor. He's kind of lined up as a fullback. These guys really hit the hole hard, Dre.
Yeah, they do, and shout out to that big offensive line they got up front. Those guys are quick, and they are very, very well disciplined.
They are mean. Double tight end set. Backs are in the eye behind Woodward. Woodward's going to go with the tailback get. Smith trying to get some blocks. Good patience. Going to get to the outside where he is bumped out after he picks up a nice gain. Move those chains again.
7 on 7. Will Burdette.
It's good to have the Smith kid back if you're a Troy fan. Wow, that guy, he's pretty good. Don't know the severity of the injury, but he's been out since week 2. He hasn't missed 1 beat. Double tight end again. Woodward will kick a man in motion. Tailback give. And stacked up after he picks up 3 or 4. That's their very talented guy who ran for the touchdown. And that's Brendan Gillian.
Yeah, hit by Bill Burdette. Again, back-to-back tackles. See him heating up a little bit.
So Gillian, as we said, every time he touches the ball, something good happens. So far, Loyalsock has kind of held him in check, except for his long rushing touchdown. Backs are in the eye. Quarterback under center. Woodward going to go with the belly give up the middle. Picks up 2, 3. Love the size of that kid. You know, kind of a blocker mostly, but, you know, they keep him honest. Brings up 3rd down and 4. 3:30 here in the first quarter.
Is it too early in the game to talk about how big of a play this is right here?
No.
Because it's a big play.
It is. Tight formation. Going to move a guy up to the top. And he is stacked at the line of scrimmage. You called it, big guy. That is a big stop. Whole host of Lancers in there making the tackle. Brings up a 4th down and 4. The ball is at the 23. They need to get very close to that 19. 4th down. Big play here, Dre.
Yeah, I was going to say, hey, is it too early to say this is an even bigger play?
We'll see what they'll dial up.
No field goal team out there, so.
Nope. Going to go with the power eye. Got a lot of beef back there.
I'm saying stay on sides if I'm the Lancers.
And going to go with the run, and wow, Jackson is very quick. They ran that play, and he is good. They line him up as a fullback. He looks like he's going to block, and they just swing him around. 1st down.
Yeah, I think that was on the game plan early. If they're close in the end zone, 4th and 5, 4th and 6, anything within them means they're going for it. Head coach Jim Smith has done a great job on the year.
You're going to go with a full house backfield again. Smith gets hit at the line of scrimmage. Somehow he's still on his feet, gets inside that 5-yard line where it will bring up a 2nd down, and we will call it 3. They can pick up a 1st down. He is a very good running back, Dre.
Yeah, what a powerful run. He got hit up front, instant contact, kept driving his feet, ended up getting 5, 6, 7. Let's go give him 7 yards on the carry.
And little misdirection, touchdown. Same kid, isn't it? Number 23. He can play. He can play. Tough to stop those guys, man. They get really moving.
Yeah.
And it's dark up here, buddy. That was Brandon Gillian with another touchdown. Here comes the point after. Young man Spalding. Good kick. Kick is up, kick is good. So with 1:19 left to go here in the opening quarter, exciting ball game, folks. Troy 14, Loyalsock 7. Webb Weekly, high school football game of the week.
Now that's the Park Pizza touchdown.
Kick off this fall season with a new vehicle from the Kaiser Brothers. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll be sure to save thousands on whatever Jeep you're looking for, from the Renegade to the Cherokee. Choose from a full line of light and heavy-duty trucks during the Ram Power Days. Get ready for the big race. The Kaiser Boys are the home of the hot ones. See the Kaiser Boys Route 405 in Muncie and Route 11 in Danville, where selection and service equals satisfaction.
Hey, we're here in Loyalsock. Fantastic football game. Troy's on top, 14-7. And Dre, we knew this was going to be a crapshoot. Harden going to reverse it. Andrews tries to make something happen, and guess what? Troy, well coached, they were not fooled.
No, not at all. Might have been just a little too early on the show, but hey, kudos to those. They got playmakers. I'm sure they'll be looking to make some more explosive plays throughout this game.
Yeah, it was a little obvious Kind of trying the misdirection where Loyalsock will take over it. Now they did score last time. Big pass play, 60-yarder set up the Tyler G run. 2 wide receivers will go to the top. Andrews will come into the backfield. G under center, gonna give it to Andrews. Andrews runs. Ball is loose, picked up by his teammate, Jameer Harden, and look at that kid run. I don't know if that was designed, but that was impressive. First down. Andrews got stripped, took a bounce on the turf right to his buddy Harden, and Harden just ran for the races.
Yeah, I'm sure he's a little bummed out, but hey, your teammate just picked it up. He ran 50 yards. They need you to get to the line of scrimmage. The chains are moving, and we talked about explosive plays. However you get it, I'm sure they're okay.
4 wide receivers on first down. Bastion is the setback to the left. G from the gun. Gonna go with Bastion. Bastion off the right-hand side trying to make something happen. Man, I'll tell you what, those guys up front for Troy are very, very good. Tough to block, and they tackle well.
Yeah, 80, 52, 70,
They are
6,
men.
8. Wow.
They are men. Could be the last play of the first quarter. G's going to have a tight bunch. Trips closest to him. He's going to roll out. Has some time. Throws. Has a man. It is Harden. Harden complete. Going to be short of the first down, but picks up a nice gain. Brings up third down and short. He did get out of bounds, so that will stop the clock. No, take that back. Now they're going to run it, and I'm sure Loyalsock's in no hurry.
The footwork for the receivers from Loyalsock is very, very, very impressive.
It is. It is. So that's the end of the first quarter. The score, Troy 14, Loyalsock 7. Webb Weekly, high school football game of the week.
There's never been a better time to buy a new Toyota than October, and never a better place than Aubrey Alexander Toyota in Selinsgrove. We're offering up to $4,000 off MSRP on Tundra and up to $3,250 off MSRP on 4Runner. We have rates as low as 3.99% for 36 months on select models. And right now, receive an additional 20% over KBB value for your trade. Over 40 new vehicles on the lot, 45 certified pre-owned with special financing available, and the best certified pre-owned warranty included. Aubrey Alexander Toyota. We sell the experience. Even though it's Halloween at Alexander Family Buick GMC in Bloomsburg, we're not afraid. We're not afraid of the strike because we have over 90 new Buicks and GMCs in stock now and more on the way. Plus, we need your trade. So we're also giving you a 20% buyback bonus on your trade. You'll get 20% over the KBB fair trade value. So there's nothing to fear here. Just great selection, great deals, and more for your trade. All this month at Alexander Family Buick GMC. The lowest price guaranteed.
I am the brand ambassador for King Kong because we King Konging on them. You understand me? This is Big Snoop Dogg, and you need to go get you some before they gone. Hair up.
Big third down here. 3rd and 1. G from the gun. Bastion up the middle, finds a way to get that first down, move those sticks. Good run by the senior.
Yeah, hey, in the pregame you mentioned we're pretty spoiled week after week. This might be one of the best matchups we've had all year so far.
Troy, again, we've only played one quarter, but they are as good as advertised. And Loyalsock, they're not too bad. G, play action, has a man, going to throw it. Harden will get hit at the 20, leans forward, going to be short of the first down, but a nice pickup by Harden. Man, he looks fast out there.
Yes, indeed. And Tyler G on the run looks like money every time. Shout out to the line, giving them nice time up front, holding down those defensive linemen who you mentioned are, yes, very big out there.
And I like how they're really rolling Tyler G out to the right, out to the left, and just kind of moving him because he is a very mobile quarterback. Oh, wow. No gain. Who you got? Bastion ran up the middle, and that was like a lasso.
Number 11, Bill Rosanelli, 6'3", 215.
That's just a great name. And he's shaking his helmet like, I eat. Now, he's lined up as a defensive end. That time, I don't think he was blocked. And good luck, Logan. Third down, and that was a loss on the play. So it will be 3rd and 3. 10:45 left to go here in the second quarter. 3 wide receivers to the top. G is in the gun. Going to run with Bastion. I like the play call. Oh, no. It looks like there is a penalty flag, as Bastion does have enough for the first down, but that's got to be one of those holds. Holding against the offense. Got to move them back, and that's unfortunate because I like the play call a lot. Obviously, he picked up the first down. Maybe holding had something to do with it, Trey, but
yeah, I'd say. But, hey, the ability to run the football for the Lancers is looking good. It's enabling, the passing game as well. We know they 2 wide receivers that they feature. So
3rd and 13, so big penalty. G will deploy 3 to the top. 1 man back to help with the passing, and he's going to roll out, has a man open. It is caught. Good defense. He is going to be short of the first down, but it is manageable. We'll see what Loyalsock decides. 4th, and we will call it 4. That was Andrews. Nice catch.
Their jig is out in space.
Beautiful ball. And I'll tell you, Andrews did a nice job. They got their best athlete on him, and he does not have much breathing room. 4th down. Harden will go in motion. G's going to roll out. It's going to throw. It is caught. No official word. Yes. Picks up the first down. Oh, man, that was close.
Yeah, how nice must it be for Tower G? You got Jalen Andrews on one side, lined up by himself. Harden on the backside. You roll left, you roll right, pick your chance, pick your receiver, and the Lancers are on a groove.
That was a big pickup right there on 4th down. Keep those chains a-moving. Andrews and Harden will come closest to us, Dre. Going to go with the run up the middle. That's a new number in there. I believe that was number 18.
Let's go with Caden Kiefer.
No way. I am getting old. Looks like we had a guy lose his helmet, so we need a substitution.
That is the stud sophomore, Jeremiah Johnson.
No way. Sorry, Dre. I know this sounds redundant, but I know all these kids from Little League. Kiefer's banged up a little bit. Hopefully he's okay. Logan Bastion will check in for him. Going to roll out. G has some time. Looking, and he's going to throw it away, and that was a good decision. Great coverage downfield. Man, Harden was double teamed. Jalen Andrews was double teamed. And they just basically ran out of real estate. So 3rd down and 7. Stops the clock with 8:32 here in the second quarter. Fun night. Yeah. Everybody put away their umbrellas, too, so that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, just great coverage. It's not easy containing those guys over there.
Harden will go in motion. G's going to roll out. Here comes the pressure. Pumps, throws, ball's up in the air, and it is incomplete. Almost interception. I'll tell you, there was 1, 2, 3, 4. There was a lot of white shirts around those 2 stud receivers. Brings up a 4th down and 7. Loyalsock looks like they're going to attempt the field goal. Chris Cooley. He's listed 6 foot 180. He is a senior. He's going to kick her from about the 18-yard line, so this would be a 28-yard field goal. Left hash. Good snap. Kick is up, and it is blocked. No good. As the Troy fans roar. They have a good turnout, don't they?
Yeah, and there's no reason why. 8-0, you average 50. You got 8 or 10 guys who scored touchdowns. And in a game where points are crucial, they just kept the Lancers off the scoreboard.
So after the missed field goal, Troy will take over 1st and 10 right at the 20-yard line. Good drive by the Lancers, but unfortunately comes up empty. Had some big conversions to get those first downs. Tight formation, 2 tight ends. Backs are in the eye. Woodward, misdirection. Smith cuts it back into the secondary, will pick up enough for the first down, and we got an injured Lancer. Hopefully he's okay. That is Harden. Slow to get up, but he's looks like he's going to shake it off. That Smith kid's good.
Yeah. Good indeed. They are feeding him. I bet they were counting down the weeks till he was ready to go. And they are as good as advertised, as you mentioned earlier in the game.
The line does its job, and those kids just hit those holes hard. Similar formation. Fullback and a tailback. Going to go with the tailback. This is a new guy in there. That is number 23, and he's not too bad either. Almost picks up the first down. And again, Dre, as we mentioned, nothing flashy. Power, power, power. 2nd down and 1.
Yeah, I think their philosophy is simple. Do your job.
Yep.
Regardless of where you are, who you are, where you're at, everybody does their job, and these are the results.
Tight formation. Long count. Going to go with the tailback give. He's going to lunge forward for the first down. Nice job on the stop. That was number 51. See if we can get his number.
Let's go. Jeremiah Johnson.
No way.
We just mentioned him as he came off the field. He didn't waste no time getting right back on.
Good baseball prospect.
6'2", 275.
Just a sophomore. Oh, Jensen threw a hanging curveball to him once, and I don't think that ball came down yet.
Yeah, I think I saw he's in the 400 bench press club already.
It's crazy. 1st down and 10. Troy. Hard. Long count. Here comes the reverse. Makes a man miss. Juked Harden, which is tough to do. Harden is still going to try to bring him down. Still on his feet. Look at that young man go. And there's a reason why he's averaging like 20 yards a touch. Gillian. He broke 3, 4, 5, heck, 6 tackles. And it's going to be 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. Smith will check into the game. He's the lone tailback behind 2 fullbacks. Going to give it to Smith. Smith off the right-hand side, stacked up, short gain. Good job by that linebacker. Tough to see who that was, Dre.
Yeah,
might have been Andrews.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about the combination of Smith, Gilligan. Man, wow, the coach sends one in. Come back, get a water break. The next guy, go in. Hey, you come back, give him a turn, and here we have it.
And now they're both in the game, and this time they're kind of in different wing and tight end formations. Quarterback under center. Going to go with the fullback give up the middle, and no official word. He's going to be down just shy of the goal line. 3rd and goal from about the man. Might have to get my protractor out again. That's inside the 1, Dre.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to run up the middle, Dre.
Yeah.
Long Snap, quarterback, he's going to sneak in for the, no official word yet, but man, he had to. They're saying that he did not get in. Wow. Interesting. It looked like he lunged forward. Interesting. So that will bring up a 4th down and goal from inside the 1. I thought he lunged forward. But again, hey, come on, Loyalsock. Now Loyalsock's got to do a nice job being disciplined. 4th and goal. Woodward. This time he's going to get in. He gives it to one of his big fellas up the gut, and touchdown, Troy.
If they've ever needed a yard, there was a time to get one. That push up front from the offensive line, wow.
That was impressive. So another touchdown for Troy. Here comes the point after. Spalding, great name. Kick is up. The kick is good. So with 4:15 left to go here in the second quarter, Troy on top, 21-7. Webb Weekly, high school football game of the week.
We want you to make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at Fast Faz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg, acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
FastMaz.com.
And welcome back. Special thanks to Fast Maz, great teacher. As we are going to have Hardin picks it up. Gets smacks right at the 25-yard line where Loyalsock will take over 1st and 10, 4:11 left to go here in the second quarter. Kind of need to get something going here, Dre.
Yeah, sorry, you threw me for a flashback. Coach Maz, U.S. History Honors, 10th grade. Wow, what a
You were
throwback.
an honor student? Get out of here.
Hey.
Good for you.
What a great teacher, what a great
She
person.
was fantastic.
Yeah, shout out to you. She did a lot of great work for some of our softball teams that we coached.
And that's the thing. I used her a little bit in basketball when I was back coaching, and it's beautiful because Jensen's actually doing some stuff with Fast Maz, and great sponsor here. Bastion gets into the secondary, is going to pick up the first down. Good run by the little guy. And he is just a little guy.
Yeah.
Big heart.
Fast and effective, and that is crucial to their success here tonight. We know the Lanterns can pass the ball. Troy knows they can pass the ball. They're sitting back in coverage, kind of like, hey, you're not going to get behind us with those receivers. So, great run on first down.
1st and 10. Ball's at the 37. Two wide receivers to the bottom. Going to roll. Has a tight end open. That is Bastion. Bastion is going to take a hit, and great blocking downfield that time by Jalen Andrews. And you can tell Jalen Andrews has really matured because a couple years ago he wouldn't have done that.
No, and it just shows his will to win, and he's out there. He's a competitor. He fumbled the ball earlier, got up, made a play. Now he's down there blocking for his teammates, and he's always a big threat down the field.
And Logan, I'll tell you, he looks a little banged up. We saw him get maybe slightly hurt, and he's going to come out to the sideline. 4 wide receivers, G's going to give it to Kiefer. Kiefer has nowhere to go. Loss of 3 on the play. Number 80. That guy's too big for football.
Yeah, and Bill Rosanelli, number 11, again there with the pursuit.
Look at the size of their 2 defensive ends. Is number 80 listed on that? I mean, I know you have to flip the page, but.
Eason, I'm going to let you.
Terrabury, 6'4", 245 pounds. That's impressive. 2nd down and 13. drops back, has to run. He gets smacked, still on his feet, gonna throw it up in the air, and Andrews somehow comes down with it. That was a penalty, no call. He had 4 guys. That guy is a gamer.
Big play threat down the field. We just mentioned it. There he is, fighting off the double coverage. Tyler D stays alive. 2 defenders in his face. Takes the contact, lets it fly. 1st and goal, Lancers.
How about the composure from Andrews? It almost like he was boxing out, and it just basically a little bit of separation. What a play.
Yeah.
1st and 10. Wow. G's going to roll out. Has a man, throws it in the flat, complete, and he gets smacked after a pickup of 3, maybe 4. That was number 12. Who you got, Trent?
Danny Dow, the sophomore.
Wow.
And if you're Lancers right here, you're in no rush. It's going to be 2 minutes here in the second quarter, right? Troy, 3 possessions, 3 straight touchdowns. Crucial to get points.
I'm still buzzing on that play of Andrews. I mean, he had 4 white shirts around him, and he came down with the football. 2nd down and 7. G taking a look. He's going to send his back to the right. Sends Harden in motion. Drops back. Gets. Going to throw it up in the air, and it is high, and I think he just threw it away. And that was smart. Incomplete pass brings up 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, smart indeed. That's something he's done all night. He's not taken the sack. I could be corrected. Maybe 1, but he gets the ball away, doesn't take the big loss, sets his team up, stops the clock, no pressure.
He's so elusive back there. I mean, the one play that he threw down to Jalen Andrews, he slippery back down.
You got 3 timeouts, too. Another thing, keep in mind, players are probably getting a little tired. There you go. Hey.
Yep, and that's a good timeout. You got plenty of them, and we'll take a timeout as well. Timeout on the field. Troy's up 21-7, but the Lancers are driving. We'll be right back.
Thank you. Hey, it's Jake from Alexander Kia, 933 Broad Street, Montoursville. September was one of our biggest volume months ever. And due to the phenomenal success of our lease and loan termination program, I've been able to continue this event all this month. And I'll trade anything and we'll pay it off no matter what you owe. 0 cash down, maximum values for your trade. Bring your current vehicle to Blaze Alexander Kia without any early termination or penalties. I'll pay your trade off no matter what you owe, because we're taking deals the other guys won't.
Wake up in the morning and I'm eating my Snoop cereal. Got a lot of energy, now let's go. Captain HK9 team, let's roll. Playing so high in the sky.
What up, though? It's your boy Big Snoop Deal Double G. And Snoop cereal is available at Wise Markets. Get you some. All right.
Welcome back to Loyalsock. Webb Weekly High School Football Game of the Week. Jamie Spencer along with Dre Lewis. 3rd down and 7. The ball is at the 11-yard line. 1:37 to go before halftime. G from the gun. And that was just awkward. Looks like it was a 5-yard penalty against the Lancers. Going to move them back. And that's not something you want to see after a timeout.
I think they smelled that end zone, and they're just excited to go. 2-down territory, it may seem, after the blocked field goal we saw earlier.
Yep. 3rd down, and we will call it 12 now. 2 wides will come down. That's Andrews and Harden. They're special. G looks that way. He's going to throw it up in the air. Has Harden and good coverage. 4th down and 12. Dre, you mentioned last time from this yardage they did try a field goal. It was blocked, and it looks like they're going to go for it. So 4th down and 12, 1:32 on the clock. Not a bad idea. Have to draw up something nice here. Great coverage from Troy. They are so good. Harden will go in motion. G's going to stop back and to throw the play up in the air, and incomplete. Andrews had it. Great coverage, had 2 white shirts to deal with. Good throw, back corner, and just couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, very unfortunate. But let's talk about the confidence Tyler G has in Andrews going up there in double coverage. Beautiful ball, beautiful attempt, great coverage, and pass broken up. Troy takes away the ball, and yeah, unfortunate break.
Number 3, Lincoln Kimmicks. He's been spectacular, and he's been kind of that top dog who's always around Andrews, and let's face it, he does have some nice support, but he was all over him that time. Turnover on downs.
Yeah, it's never easy guarding a school's program record in touchdowns and reception yards.
1st and 10, Troy. Quarterback keeper. As Woodward can run that football as well. He hasn't done much of that so far this game, but there's just another weapon.
Yeah. Hey, anytime I can keep my quarterback from not running the ball, kudos. But I'm sure he's eager to run that ball too.
That was interesting that time. He faked it to the fullback, then ran right behind him. So the fullback was just blocking. 2nd down in short. Inside of 1 minute until the half. Taking their time, Dre. Long, hard count. Going to go with the fullback give up the middle as he will pick up the 1st down. But interesting, Troy just kind of seems content. Now they're going to take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout as well. 43 seconds here in the 2nd quarter. This is the Webb Weekly High School Football Game of the Week.
Not all cowboys drive Rams. Fairfield for fantastic deals. Find it at Fairfield.
Was a timeout on the field. 43 seconds left to go here before half. Troy's up 21-7. Entertaining first half of football thus far. Loyalsock has had some chances. They have made some plays, but Troy is very impressive on the offensive end, also on that defensive end. 1st and 10.
Just impressive all around the board.
Strong. Double tight end. Backs are in the eye. Going to pitch it this time. And that is Smith, who will get closer to that 1st down. I believe he is going to be about 3 yards short. And Troy's going to take a timeout. We'll go ahead and keep it here. Oh, yeah, we have to talk if we keep it here. Sorry, Kurt. A little rusty. What a beautiful night as the rain is away.
The rain's away.
Oh, you're queued up? Okay, we'll stop. Okay, commercial. Go ahead.
Kick off this fall season with a new vehicle from the Kaiser Brothers. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll be sure to save thousands on whatever Jeep you're looking for, from the Renegade to the Cherokee. Choose from a full line of light and heavy-duty trucks during the Ram Power Days. Get ready for the big race. The Kaiser Boys are the home of the hot ones. See the Kaiser Boys, Route 405 in Muncie and Route 11 in Danville, where selection and service equals satisfaction.
Thank you, Kurt. 2nd down in 3, 31 seconds before half. Troy has the ball at their own 34-yard line. Took back-to-back timeouts. We wanted to keep it here, but Kurt said no. So we kicked it to commercial, and I'll tell you what, we need to do that because we got too many great sponsors. 2nd down and short. Man comes in motion, play action. There goes the shuttle. Shovel pass, and look at that kid run. Good luck bringing him down. I don't even know why I look at my sheet because it's the same guy every time. Brendan Gillian. I'm going to have to do some research because I think we did a project for that same last name, and guess where? Up in Troy.
Yeah. Project, research, whatever you got to do. 14 touchdowns coming in tonight, 2 already in the first half, puts him at 16, and he's looking for number 17.
1st and 10, 27 seconds. Woodward going to go with the belly option, gives it to Smith. Smith is still on his feet, yet to go down. This time he is brought down right around the 25-yard line. And how about a hurry-up, run-the-football offense? That is crazy. Clock is stopped before they can move the chains. 18 seconds. And it looks like Loyalsock is going to take a timeout. And that's actually a gift, so we're going to take a timeout as well. High school football game of the week right here on Webb Weekly.
The best adventures are the ones that push you further. That's why we built the all-new 2024 Subaru Crosstrek Wilderness. Standard symmetrical all-wheel drive is combined with 9.3 inches of clearance to give you confidence on trails that the others won't dare. And with truckloads of inventory arriving daily, every new Subaru on our lot are priced to sell. October 1st through October 31st is Subaru Loves Pets Month. And Blaze Alexander is supporting adoption, rescue, transport, and help to shelter animals by donating $100 for every pet adopted through the month of October. Blaze Alexander Subaru on the hill in Muncie, where we truly are more than just a car company.
Dad, welcome back. High school football game of the week right here on Webb Weekly Live. Our buddies are up there on the Taj Mahal, Williamsport. Haven't got a chance to see what's going on with that game. But 1st and 10, Troy has been very impressive on this drive. Moving the football on the ground. They don't pass. They don't pass. And here we go. We're in the wishbone. Long count. Gillian stays on his feet, gets another first down. We are at 9 seconds. And again, you cannot bring that kid down. He just finds a way to make people miss. Last timeout for Troy. We'll take a timeout as well. Wow, these guys are getting a lot of play. High school football game of the week.
Post dealerships, it's trick or treat. Blaze Alexander Buick GMC of Sunbury, it's only treats, and they're all month long. All month long, we are giving the biggest discounts in the area on new Buicks and GMCs, plus up to 120% of KBB trade-in value. Come in and test drive any new or pre-owned vehicle and put your name in to win the biggest treat of them all, a complete tailgater's dream. All month long, only at one place, Blaze.
Man, we had to bring it back because look at this, Dre. Troy's going to try a field goal. Good snap. Kick is up, and it is good. Congratulations, kid. Last name is Spalding. And that was a very impressive drive right before the half. There is still 4 seconds. So Troy's going to have to kick it away. But they didn't throw. They haven't thrown the ball yet, Trey.
Yeah, why would they? I mean, as dominant as that offensive lineman, they got the skill set, and, hey, they're every good as advertised. And Loyalsock, hey, they're right there.
They are.
They're playing well, too.
Yep.
First drive, turnover. Okay, they had a missed field goal, blocked field goal, however you want to take it, and then a turnover on downs inside the red zone. So crucial possessions there. Big stops by Troy's defense. Let's not take anything away from them. And 4 seconds left here in the second quarter.
As Troy will come on out. 4 seconds, as you said, Dre. And Dre, I don't know about you, but I am now 46 years old. And it's tough for me since we're way up above, high above the press box. And you still have your youth. But at halftime, remember last year you used to go and get snacks? You've yet to do that this year, so I don't know if you have any plans at halftime, but I'm just kind of throwing a hint out there. As we go with a little bit of a squib kick, and that is going to go out of bounds. So Loyalsock has kind of the option. What do? You move them back and make them kick again? I would. I would.
Yeah, or I put my offense on the field take one step back and just let it launch to Andrews or Harden, or send both of them crisscross, whatever they got to do. And you can also set up, take the kneel, go into halftime.
Yeah, and you mentioned that. It's not like Loyalsock is playing bad. Troy is that good, and a few missed opportunities, and that looks like what Sock is definitely going to do. They're in kind of a victory formation, but they're just going to snap the ball and take a knee and head in, try to make some adjustments. And I like this. G, just going to take a knee, and there we go. So the first half is complete. First half is complete. An impressive first half. Troy is up 24-7. Impressive. We're going to take a quick breather. Come on back, talk a little bit about the keys here in the second half, and we'll go from there. So again, this is the Webb Weekly Football Game of the Week. We'll be right back.
We want you to make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at FastFaz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg, acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
Fastmaz.com.
Fastmaz.com. Lift your knees. You gotta get your knees up. Come on, let's go.
You gotta be here.
Not all cowboys drive Rams. Fairfield for fantastic deals. Find it at Fairfield.
Kick off this fall season with a new vehicle from the Kaiser Brothers. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll be sure to save thousands on whatever Jeep you're looking for, from the Renegade to the Cherokee. Choose from a full line of light and heavy-duty trucks during the Ram Power Days. Get ready for the big race. The Kaiser Boys are the home of the hot ones. See the Kaiser Boys, Route 405 in Muncie and Route 11 in Danville, where selection and service equals satisfaction.
There's never been a better time to buy a new Toyota than October, and never a better place than Aubrey Alexander Toyota in Selinsgrove. We're offering up to $4,000 off MSRP on Tundra and up to $3,250 off MSRP on 4Runner. We have rates as low as 3.99% for 36 months on select models. And right now, receive an additional 20% over KBB value for your trade. Over 40 new vehicles on the lot, 45 certified pre-owned with special financing available, and the best certified pre-owned warranty included. Aubrey Alexander Toyota. We sell the experience.
We dress up every corner of your home. We have the perfect mattress from the best sleep gallery so your delivery is immediate and free. And we have that stylish new appliance with the latest feature and finish, with digital price tags that scan the market to ensure you get the lowest price. Our own installers, service technicians, and delivery crews, with live crew tracking so your delivery day is as free as you need it to be. Serving our people, serving our planet. We are Biters Furniture, Mattress, and Appliance.
Hi, I'm Rennie Rodarmel. I run the Rennie Rodarmel Agency, located at 921 Westminster Drive, Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I think my passion is meeting with the customers one-on-one, reviewing all their needs, and doing the best job we can to make sure they have the best available coverage at the best price. This agency stands out above a lot of them as far as customer service. Our philosophy is not to tell a customer what they need to do, we need to know what they want us to do for them and take care of them. In 36 years, I've won just about every award they have. I think the award I'm most proud of is being inducted into the All-State Financial Hall of Fame. It was one of my goals from day one, so looking 20 years out and being able to get there was fantastic. Change of any kind has a little anxiety with them. If you have any questions, concerns, anything happens, come to us right away. We're here to answer all your questions and make sure you understand what is going on and what happened.
We are celebrating Chevy truck season at Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Muncie. Discounts and rebates as much as $10,000 on Silverado 1500. We just received a shipment of 2024 heavy-duty trucks ready to help you get the job done. We have over 200 new Chevrolets, including the 2024 Trax. We now offer certified pre-owned. These units are fully serviced and ready for you at Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Muncie, where you'll find the lowest price guaranteed. Find new roads.
It's Trucktober at Alexander Nissan, and our lot is loaded with savings. And new Nissans. Get discounts up to $8,725 on the 23 Armada Platinum, up to $2,698 on a 23 Nissan Frontier Pro CC 4x4, and up to $8,325 on Nissan Titan Platinum CC 4x4. We have 60 new Nissans in stock and 35 more on the way. Check us out at alexandernissan.com or come into Blaze Alexander Nissan during Trucktober, because we're taking deals the other guys won't. Even though it's Halloween at Alexander Family Buick GMC in Bloomsburg, we're not afraid. We're not afraid of the strike because we have over 90 new Buicks and GMCs in stock now and more on the way. Plus, we need your trade. So we're also giving you a 20% buyback bonus on your trade. You'll get 20% over the KBB fair trade value. So there's nothing to fear here. Just great selection, great deals, and more for your trade. All this month at Alexander Family Buick GMC. The lowest price guaranteed.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, it's Jay from Alexander Kia, 933 Broad Street, Montoursville. September was one of our biggest volume months ever. And due to the phenomenal success of our lease and loan termination program, I've been able to continue this event all this month. And I'll trade anything and we'll pay it off no matter what you owe. Zero cash down, maximum values for your trade. Bring your current vehicle to Blaze Alexander Kia without any early termination or penalties. I'll pay your trade off no matter what you owe because we're taking deals the other guys won't.
Most dealerships, it's trick or treat. Blaze Alexander Buick GMC of Sunbury, it's only treats, and they're all month long. All month long, we are giving the biggest discounts in the area on new Buicks and GMCs, plus up to 120% of KBB trade-in value. Come in and test drive any new or pre-owned vehicle and put your name in to win the biggest treat of them all, a complete tailgater's dream. All month long, only at one place. Blaze Alexander Buick GMC of Sunbury, lowest price guaranteed.
The best adventures are the ones that push you further. That's why we built the all-new 2024 Subaru Crosstrek Wilderness. Standard symmetrical all-wheel drive is combined with 9.3 inches of clearance to give you confidence on trails that the others won't dare. And with truckloads of inventory arriving daily, every new Subaru on our lot are priced to sell. October 1st through October 31st, the Subaru Loves Pets Month. And Blaze Alexander is supporting adoption, rescue, transport, and help to shelter animals by donating $100 for every pet adopted through the month of October. Blaze Alexander Subaru on the hill in Muncie, where we truly are more than just a car company.
Score major savings in October.
Touchdown!
It's Ram Truck Month. Get up to $8,000 off. Lease a Wrangler 4xe for only $395 a month.
No penalty for bad credit.
I'll get you financed. To top it off, we're donating to breast cancer awareness. And only at Blaze Alexander Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Lewisburg, will you get the lowest price? Guaranteed.
Wake up in the morning and I'm eating my Snoop cereal. Got a lot of energy, now let's go. Captain HK9 team, let's roll. Playing so high in the sky.
What up, though? It's your boy Big Snoop Deal Double G. And Snoop cereal is available at Wise Markets. Get you some. All right. I am the brand ambassador for King Kong because we King Konging on them. You understand me? This is Big Snoop Dogg, and you need to go get you some before they go. Hair up.
Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that?
Yeah, welcome back. Halftime. I'll tell you what, Drake, they're as good as advertised. That is the Troy Trojans. They can move that football. I am still speechless. Well, I can't say that because I'm talking right now. But that last drive, the hurry-up offense, but let's run the football with about a minute left, and then they kicked a field goal to make the score 24-7. That was pretty dang impressive.
Yeah, impressive indeed, and shout out to those guys up front. They are big, they are strong, they are explosive. They're leading the way for the Troy Trojans. We've seen 5, 6, 7 different guys touch the ball, so the result has all been the same. 24-7 here, getting ready to start the second half, and Troy will be receiving the ball.
And again, Dre, you harped on it. It's been kind of like a 5-headed monster, but the one kid in particular who is very, very good, and he's just a sophomore, that's number 23, Brendan Gilliand. They use him at all kinds of different positions. He was lined up as a tailback. He was lined up as a fullback. He was lined up as a tight end. And you mentioned before the game began that every time he touched the ball, something good happens. He's averaging 18 yards or something crazy like that per touch. And I was like, get out of here. So the first couple of attempts, nothing. Then all of a sudden, he just started running all over the place.
Yeah, and it didn't take very long. And as you mentioned, 18 yards a carry, 14 touchdowns coming in, plus 2 today. Puts him at 16, every bit as advertised. The entire team, offense, defense. We mentioned earlier, Loyalsock, hey, they're not playing bad. They're right in this game. 24-7, you would think, okay, Troy's pulling away. But first drive, Loyalsock's moving the ball, moving the chains. Costly turnover. Okay, get the ball back. They score, put up. They respond 7-7.
Yep.
Right. Troy goes down. They score again. No surprise. Then a blocked field goal happens, so more points taken off the board. And their third possession, downs inside the red zone. We've seen Troy 4 possessions. They've scored on all 4. We've seen Sock scoring 1 out of 4. They've got in the red zone 3 out of the 4. So they're right there. It's been a good matchup and adjustments. Let's see who can make the adjustments here in the second half, and it should be equally as intriguing this half.
And Dre, I totally agree with you. Loyalsock has moved the football at times, and unfortunately they got into the red zone on a few occasions and came up short. Missed field goal, yes. And there was also 2 turnovers on downs where, hey, I'll tell you what, you got to give a lot of credit to that Troy Trojan defense, too, because the guys up front are very good, but they are doing some amazing things, trying to do their best to, you're never going to stop them. You can only hope to contain them. Those are the 2 talented wide receivers for Loyalsock, and, you know, Troy's doing a pretty nice job at doing that.
Yeah, absolutely, and let's not forget, They only give up, on average, 7 points a game. We see the Lancers at 7 now, so that's an interesting number. But their defense, yes, their offense is explosive. But their defense allow the offense to get more possessions because they're continually holding down their end, which is impressive to see. You know, as we do week after week, we see guys play both ways, and here come the Troy Trojans to start the second half.
Troy takes the field. We have not yet seen the Lancers, and we're just moments away from the second half kick, as this is a beautiful setting. Troy, I know that we kind of harp on this, but if we could get Kurt or Big Mike just to kind of panoramic, you're right in the city. You got all the houses, and people are starting to deck out with the Halloween. That's a new thing.
Yeah.
Halloween lights. I mean, come on, you're killing me. But this is beautiful, and I know there's quite a few that are watching from the comfort of their own home, as I thought that the rain was going to be an issue. It really hasn't. I haven't seen a lot of umbrellas since the start of the game, so hopefully it will continue to be that way. As Dre, they've been doing this each week. They kicked on another 3 minutes on the clock, so I don't know if there's anything else you want to talk about.
No, they just say, hey, Jamie sounds good. Curtis and Big Mike, they hook it up. They make it look nice.
So do you, man.
They make it sound nice. Shout out to all the sponsors, Jim Webb, all the guys making this happen. Week 9, already we're almost getting ready for the playoffs soon. It's football weather. Halloween's coming up. I can almost taste the turkey to start after that, and it's about that time of the year.
It's funny, Dre, ever since Kurt's kind of taken the reins and taken over, and I think maybe was it week 1 or week 2 that he did the old, okay, let's put the camera on you guys when we talk in pregame, and we told him no. And we have yet to do that. But anyways, no, we're not going to do that now, Kurt. Absolutely not. But no, beautiful setting. And it's been a while since we were here, but they have got a new sound system because this music is just nice.
Yeah, it's all nice here
Great.
being with the Lanterns, and they always do such a great job. Great field, great stadium. As you mentioned, Halloween lights in the background. Senior night here, the cheerleaders are doing great. Senior night for the boys as well. And
it is senior night, and I did see a couple of folks that I haven't seen in the flesh in a long time, Dre. I did seek out Coach Ron Insinger, the legend, and I reminded him of the one win that I have against him. I have 23 losses, but I do have one win, and I remind him of that every time. But we're just moments away. Second half, as we said, Troy will receive the second half kick. They lead 24-7. A very entertaining game.
yeah, just a few miscues, and I think that's the importance, of this game with such an explosive team on both sides. Any little possession, I guess you could say, to take points off the board is going to be hurtful.
The sound system's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It is very nice. Very nice.
And
sorry to interrupt, Bud, but anyways, we were talking a little bit off the air with some of the folks here from Troy. And so Troy is kind of the top dog right now in that AA bracket, okay? Now, you talk about some of the teams that are also in contention in AA. Southern Columbia.
Who they lost last week, which enabled Troy
to take them over.
Yep. Correct, as the number one spot. So with a win here tonight, they will secure home field advantage for the playoffs. Big implications with that also.
And wow, that was good music. We're excited. Just moments away. 24-7. Troy is on top, and they will receive. Taken at the 15. Good surge up the middle, and he is brought down. And those guys, they don't do anything flashy. They just put their heads down and run north to south.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier, they just do their job. They don't care. There's no numbers and there's no names on the back, I should say. Those guys all just line up, they execute, and I just think they take pride in winning football games.
They have a nice tradition, and I'll tell you, their basketball team is pretty darn good, too. Faced them a number of times over the last couple of years. Tight formation. Looks like we got a little bit of the old school Oklahoma wishbone. Taking their time. Fullback give, gets stood up, spins, tries to get some yardage, and he is going to get wrestled down after a 2 to 3 yard gain. You had maybe your last fall ball baseball practice tonight. Did you get it in?
We did not get it in.
Okay.
We met at the field, 3:30. The rain just started coming down. But, wraps up our fall. Division III now, you're enabled 6 more practices.
Awesome.
So we went from 20 to 26.
Yep.
17 freshmen this year. So
and again, folks, Dre is helping out at Penn College. Same formation. As here we go to Gillian, and Gillian just shows how slippery he is. He's going to pick up about 3 or 4. And the reason why I made that transition to baseball, because the head coach, Chris Howard, You know where he went to school and what he did?
Yeah, yes, I do. I hear good stories.
He blocked. Well, he was a fullback for the University of Oklahoma football, and he blocked a little bit for the greatest who never was. That was Marcus Dupree. True story. All right, third down. We will call it 3. Ball is at the 41-yard line. Smith is going to get the ball and keep running. No, correction. That is Gillian, and he just hits that hole hard. Just a sophomore.
Yeah, and the offensive line was pretty eager that play. They might have got away with an offsides. They had a tremendous push up front. Maybe a little early, but hey, I'm sure the Troy fans will take it. The chains are moving yet again.
10-12 and counting here in the third quarter. Right around midfield. Going to go with the swing over to the left and picks up a nice gain. We've seen that play a couple of times tonight. That is number 2. As you know, this week I brought my binoculars, but I did forget a lamp.
Let me get my phone back on.
Thank you. No, and we're looking at the wrong roster. Sorry. We'll figure it out. We're here all week. Second down and 6. 9:32 here in the third quarter. Wishbone again going to pitch it this time, as that is a new number in there. It picks up close to that first down. That is Mason Smith. I'm thinking he's related to the other Smith. Brings up a third down and short, Dre. I think play action pass here. No, I'm just kidding. Like I said, they have only attempted one pass, and you got to put an asterisk next to it because it was a shovel pass.
Yeah. One pass, no punts. Points
Efficient.
on every possession.
Efficient. Tight formation. Full house backfield. Third and short. As finally they get him to jump. I've been waiting for this all night. They just take their time at that line of scrimmage, and Loyalsock, for the most part, has been pretty disciplined tonight, but not that time. Good hard count.
Yeah, that was just a great play call, great decision right there. Keep the chains moving, spare it down, and
1st and 10. And they are really milking the clock on this one, Dre. We're already down to about 8:27. Mason Smith will pick up 3. They must have been in their stance. Reminded me of the old, and again, you're too young for this, but the old school Tecmo Bowl, 8-bit Nintendo. Before you hiked the ball, it just said hut, 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 hut. Then, and then the music will come on. That's what I'm thinking of. Second down, and we will call it a long 7. Troy, same situation. 2 fullbacks. Gillian is the tailback. Going to go with Gillian. Hits hard right at the line of scrimmage. Might get a yard. That's the first time they've really contained him.
Yeah, and just a simple adjustment I've noticed here to start the second half is the push up front from the defensive line from the Loyalsock Lancers, as they have been getting in there almost every play to start this third quarter. So nice adjustment up there. They're competing pretty hard, and 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 roughly.
And as you know, Dre, they have been out on the field a lot. That is the defense for Loyalsock. Well-oiled machine. Pro set, backs are in the eye. Woodward takes his time again. Gonna go with the quarterback keeper. Cuts, makes some people miss. Still on his feet, and he was gonna go in. Oh my gosh. 30 yards, quarterback, keeper, faked the fullback give and just went up up the middle, made some people miss, and that was pretty impressive, Dre.
Yeah, he ran into the ref 2 times, cut back right, pivot left, stuck 3 defenders in their tracks, and I mentioned it. Hey, he's sniffed the end zone earlier. There he has it.
Good hold, good snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So, wow. There you go. 31-7. 6:43 left to go here in the third quarter. This is the Webb Weekly High School Football Game of the Week.
Now that's the Park Pizza touchdown.
We are celebrating Chevy truck season at Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Muncie. Discounts and rebates as much as $10,000 on Silverado 1500. We just received a shipment of 2024 heavy-duty trucks ready to help you get the job done. We have over 200 new Chevrolets, including the 2024 Trax. We now offer certified pre-owned. These units are fully serviced and ready for you at Blaze Alexander Chevrolet in Muncie, where you'll find the lowest price guaranteed. Find new roads.
Dre, impressive drive. And you actually had a great point. Actually, you have had some good points. And we'll get to that. Kickoff. It's going to take a bounce. As it looks like Harden is going to try to run across field. Good job by the Troy Trojans, as he won't even get close to that 20-yard line. But you mentioned, okay, so we said, yeah, Troy, on the year, their quarterback, who is very talented with his legs, obviously, but he's close to 1,000 yards throwing the football. And we haven't seen it tonight. You haven't had the need to, but that's impressive.
Yeah, I guess they got to score somehow. They average 50 a game.
That's unreal. 1st and 10 for Loyalsock. Ball is at the 19-yard line. We're going to go with Bastion. Bastion picks up 3. Up the middle. He's ran the football very hard tonight. Good kid, another senior.
Did a little research before the game. Troy Trojans have played 8 games so far. They're 8-0. Prior to halftime, in each of those games, they have put on the mercy rule to all their opponents.
This was going to be their first test, and they've looked very good. He's going to drop back to pass, and it is thrown. It is intercepted. Touchdown. Pick 6 for Troy.
Jack Burbage, 6 foot, 185-pound linebacker, right place, right time as he sat back in coverage in the flat. G rolled right, threw back left, and there it was, pick 6, untouched.
And G never saw him, unfortunately. So the defense is pretty legit as well. Spalding is going to attempt the point after. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So there you go. Another touchdown for the Trojans. They lead 38-7. 5:53 left to go here in the third quarter. Webb Weekly Game of the Week.
Now that's the Park Pizza touchdown.
Not all Cowboys drive Rams. Fairfield for fantastic deals. Find it at Fairfield.
Yeah, welcome back, Loyalsock. Allison Field here on the campus of Loyalsock area Township High School. All Troy. Low squib kick. Andrews takes it, makes a man miss, and it just goes to show how good of an athlete he is. Brings it all the way out across the 40-yard line. He's an athlete.
Yeah, he is. Bobbled the ball just a little bit. First guy came down, boy, he left him stuck like Chuck. Made a move. A little past the 40. And
great speed.
Yeah,
you forget how quick he is. Great size, as he's listed at 6'3", but he's every bit of 6'3".
I'm going to give him a nice compliment and say he looks like a little A.J. Brown type out there tonight.
Dang. Going to go with Andrews on the sweep. Picks up a block. He's going to try to get moving. Knocks one of his own guys over. Good, impressive run. Picks up 9.5 right at midfield.
Hey, if you're in front of him and you're a lineman, you better either get the guy out in front of you or get out the way.
2nd down and 1. A little bit of spunk for the Lancers. And again, they haven't played bad. It just, one of those things. It just goes to show Troy's pretty good. Play action, busted play. G's going to keep going, and there is a first down, but there is a hanky down. Looks like it's in that position of being a hold. And we'll see what the official word is. And it is holding against Loyalsock, and that will negate the first down. And that was a busted play from the get-go, Trey.
Yeah, it was. There was a bunch of confusion, and it turned into a hold.
That stops the clock. 5:03 here in the third quarter. 38-7. Troy's on top. 2nd down, and now it is 11. G will send a man in motion. Misdirection, and that is sniffed up for maybe a loss. Who you got, 26?
Yeah, let's go with Jack Burbidge, the same kid who got the pick 6 just on the previous possession, and that was a great open field tackle.
Okay, the offense for Troy is pretty darn good. I would say their defense is just as good. 3rd down, and it's listed at 3rd and 13. G drops back, going to throw, unleashes one. Good arm, incomplete. I believe that is Burdett. Incomplete pass. Wow, G has a good arm.
Yeah, he does, and there's no slouch. Loyalsock, they average 32 points a game. So, hey, they are explosive, but give credit to the Troy defense. 7 points a game. They gave up their limit here already. Their secondary, we talked about their defensive line.
Yeah.
Their secondary.
Blankets.
And that's tough tonight here with Andrews and Harden and G back there.
You're not going to see any better receivers, and these guys have really, stepped up to the challenge. Kind of some last-minute substitutions, punting situation here for Loyalsock. Play clock is 0, and here comes a hanky. It looks like it's going to be a delay of game. Move them back 5 yards. And, Dre, I am thinking that this is the first punt of the game for both teams.
Yes.
Turnover on downs, turnover, or a touchdown, Good snap. And G, fair caught, as it is caught at the 30-yard line where Troy will take over 1st and 10. 4:15 here in the third quarter. Looking across the way, the Troy Trojans travel well.
Yeah, rightfully so. 50 points a game on offense. They give up 7 on defense. They got guys who run, they pass, they catch, they hit, they score. They do it all. And
yeah, legit. And you know what? Not that I'm a homer or anything like that, but I hope they match up with Southern Columbia this year. Fullback give right up the middle. That's Taylor. Maybe picks up 2. Good surge up the middle there. Got a couple of guys for the Lancers. Still competing, Dre. Still competing.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of Southern Columbia losing here in the regular season. It's just been a long time. I had to double check who defeated them. Mount Carmel beat Southern Columbia, and to say they lost here in the regular season, I'm not sure how often that happens, but kudos to them. Troy takes the #1 spot.
Going to go with the options, going to pitch it, and that was just busted up from the get-go. It's the first time we really see the old, option to the right-hand side, and Loyalsock, they were ready for it. Good job to Bastion. G was in there. There was all kinds of guys doing their job.
Yeah, we're still seeing a great physical game out there. Those guys are banging each other around. Third quarter is moving, under 3-minute mark here now.
2 wide receivers will come to the bottom, and now they're going to go from the shotgun, something that we haven't seen. Woodward, as we're going to pump fake it. He wants to throw, and look at that kid throw it. He threw it away, but that was impressive. He almost took out a cheerleader in the head.
Yeah. And smart decision. There's no rush. Take a sack. No, don't force any plays. Throw it out of bounds. You got a great defense to rely on.
And we held them. Punting situation. 4th down and 11. And they're going to have to punt it away. And this is where Andrews and Harding, they can do some damage. A bunch of people in the crowd were kind of complaining about a intentional grounding, but just threw it away. No big deal. Good snap. Nice punt.
What a great punt.
That was a great punt. Takes a very generous Troy bounce, and it is downed all the way to the 21-yard line. So, heck, they can even punt it good. 2:28 here in the third quarter. 38-7.
I want to praise these teams we've seen this year so far. It's often overlooked. Special teams. The quality of special teams that we've seen week after week after week after week has been very impressive, very crucial to any team's success. It's often overlooked, but, man, we've seen a lot of great kickers, punters, field goal kickers, great covers downfield, big open field tackles, all from the same guys who are playing both offense and defense.
How about the game that we had last week, Williamsport versus Wilkes-Barre, the Wolfpack? Wolfpack, they had some guys on special teams. As looks like Kiefer will try to get to the outside. He is wrestled down for no gain. 2nd down and 10, 2:14 here in the third quarter.
By who other than Bill Rosanelli.
Get some great names. And again, I might get punched next time I go to Troy, but there's not much going on in Troy. It's awesome. These guys are all about playing some football.
Yeah, I think it's Friday Night Lights. That's what's going on in Troy.
3 wide receivers will go to the top. Hardin will go sprinting out. G drops back to pass, wants to run. Ouch! And he just gets smacked, stood up after a gain. It's going to be short of the first down, pick up about 7, but, man, G took some hits.
Yeah, and you never want to see your quarterback take hits, but I think he said, you know, I'm going to do the hit on this play because he lowered his shoulder and he just kept on going.
Third down. We'll call it 4. Kiefer's still in the game. Have to keep an eye on Bastion. G's going to roll out, has a man, thrown, complete to Andrews. Andrews is going to pick up enough for the first down, and they are going to say that he is still in bounds. Stops the clock with 55 seconds here in the third quarter. Good play. Andrews, we don't have the official stats, but he's getting a lot of touches tonight, Dre.
Yeah, a lot of touches, and rightfully so. Program's all-time leading in touchdowns and reception yards.
He's very, very good. And G, as we mentioned before the game, he needs 2 touchdown passes to go over 70. And it looks like there was some confusion. The Lancers are going to take a timeout. We're going to take some timeouts with them with 29 seconds here in the third quarter. Troy, 38. Loyalsock, 7. Webb Weekly, Game of the Week.
Kick off this fall season with a new vehicle from the Kaiser Brothers. During Jeep Adventure Days, you'll be sure to save thousands on whatever Jeep you're looking for, from the Renegade to the Cherokee. Choose from a full line of light and heavy-duty trucks during the Ram Power Days. Get ready for the big race. The Kaiser Boys are the home of the hot ones. See the Kaiser Boys Route 405 in Muncie and Route 11 in Danville, where selection and service equals satisfaction.
Loyalsock took a timeout as they face a 1st and 10. Ball is at the 39-yard line. Taking their time. 29 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Troy is on top, 38-7. I know we say this a lot, Dre, but the score doesn't dictate maybe how well Loyalsock is playing. It's just maybe how good Troy has looked tonight. 1st and 10. G will send Andrews in motion. G's going to drop back, and he throws. Good arm, and it is caught complete. I believe that is Burdett, who is all the way down to the 30-yard line. That Tyler G has a rocket.
You know, there's a segment on Sundays on ESPN that goes by Trent Dilfer Dimes. And let's just say that right there was a dime down the middle hash.
His arm strength is incredible. I mean, seriously, like it seemed like he threw that one off his back foot. 1st and 10 Loyalsock. Burdett will get the ball. When he goes in motion, jet sweep, forget about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pick a Troy Trojan. And that will do it for the third quarter. We're going to take a timeout. Troy 38, Loyalsock 7. We'll be back after these messages.
We want you to make sure you're going pocket, jump, balls in the feet. That's what we do here at FastMaz. We teach speed, agility, and quickness because we want you all to be better athletes. That's why you're here. So make sure on this one, when you jump up, come down, power leg, acceleration. Softball, football, basketball, soccer, baseball, softball, whatever you got, we can do it here.
Fastmaz.com.
Fastmaz.com. Lift your knees. You gotta get your knees up. Come on, let's go.
You gotta be here.
Fourth quarter, just about to start. Loyalsock faces a 2nd down and 12. Ball's at the 32. G The late handoff that time. That's a new number, number 5. Who do you got there, Drake?
Give me 1 second. Let's
I know
go
it's
with
dark.
Jalil Coates, the sophomore.
Okay. Good size. And we talk about this a lot, but it's just amazing how you have these relationships, and I'll get back to this, but 2 wide receivers to the top. G is in the gun. Coates right next to him. G throws, complete. Andrews gets out of bounds, will pick up the first down. But anyways, there was a young man that played some football for Troy a couple years ago. You remember him. He was a monster. Imbit. Remember that one kid?
Yeah.
He's now playing Division I football down at St. Francis. He just gave me a shout because we're buddies. He gave me a shout, hey, watching the game, we play to Duquesne tomorrow. Just wanted to say, hey, thanks, and, we're tuning in. That made my year.
Yeah. Loretto, PA, huh? St. Francis.
You got it. 1st and 10. Coates up the middle. Picks up a few. But he was really good. And I still remember he was close to 300 pounds, but he was agile. There was no way you could block him.
I have flashbacks in my memory right now calling his name over and over.
Imbit. No, great kid, too. Coates gets stood up at the line of scrimmage. He might have gotten a yard. It'll be close. 3rd down in 5. 10-yard line.
Man, if you're getting carries right here for your first time against a defense that gives up 7 points a game.
And they want to keep it 7. Woo. Loyalsock taking their time to get the play call. 2 wide receivers will go to the top. G drops back, going to throw the fade up in the air, and it is intercepted. He underthrown Andrews, but at the same time, there was really no room there. Intercepted. Troy's going to take over, and man, underthrown, but a nice individual play by the Troy Trojan corner, and they've done a nice job all night.
Yeah, and let me tell you something. They like that number 7, that defensive unit over there. Great play. I mean, and that's just kind of been the night for the Lancers. We saw them early, turnover, first possession, score, missed field goal, turnover, and
nothing fancy here, I'm sure. 1st and 10. Power. Gonna run it to the left-hand side. Little guy in there, number 1. And that is Old Road. Yes, we did call his name a couple of times, but he's probably about the maybe 4 or 5 on the depth chart, and he runs with a passion.
yeah, spread the love, spread the rock.
2nd down and 4, 9:35 here in the 4th quarter. Power eye, Oakroyd, low center of gravity, just a little guy still trying to move forward, and he's going to pick up the first down. Great individual effort. And when I say just a little guy, he is. I mean, it's tough to pick him up. Can't see him right now. Dre, can you?
No, I can't. Not behind those big guys up front. I mean, wow, look at the size. They are still hungry for more.
First down and 10. Going to go Oak Run. This time he just runs into number 58. Give him some love.
Isaiah West, the big defensive lineman up front. He's been playing a great game, low key. He's been in there. He's been fighting hard. He's been making some nice hits, making some nice tackles.
And it's been a long night. You mentioned Troy has mercy ruled everybody that they have faced.
By halftime.
By halftime. Loyalsock, just a couple of things that just didn't go their way. Second down and 11, 8-15. Misdirection, cuts it up, and I'll tell you, that's another run up the middle, and he's a little upset with himself because it was a shoestring tackle, and he was just basically I was going to say something really clever, but I forgot. Picks up the first down, move those chains. And look at that young man. Give him some credit. He's over there smacking the lineman on the head and saying, good block, good block.
I was getting ready to say keep blocking because I want to score too.
I think
Jackson Taylor with the rush. He wanted the ball again. Giving credit to his guys. And
Smith is the lone tailback. Two fullbacks, going to go with Smith. Smith, his first game back, and man, he is running well. There is a penalty flag. It might be actually the first penalty against Troy. Kind of in that area of a hold. We'll see. Smith will check out. And they're going to move that back. Holding against the Trojan, move them back 10 yards. It's going to bring up a first down and 20 with 7:34 here in the fourth quarter. 38-7. Trojans. Great movie, by the way, with Brad Pitt and Troy. Oh. Play action. Woodward going to throw. He just gets hammered right as he throws. And why not? It's caught. It's caught. What a throw, what a catch, and Woodward, that was the first time he actually had a legit chance to throw the ball, get smacked.
Yeah, Cameron Harrick with the reception. That puts Woodward over 1,000 yards.
Good for him.
First passer since 2011. I'm sorry, that hit the 1,000-yard mark. We see you don't have to pass, but boy, are they talented on the offensive side.
First and 10. Misdirection. Smith, he's going to get into the secondary, kicks his Jets into another gear, and he is rustled down right around the 6-yard line. Welcome back, Mr. Smith. We mentioned that he had an injury in week 2, his first action back, and wow, he hasn't missed a beat. First and goal for Troy.
Sorry, I was just stuck looking at Logan Bastion, and man, he's been taking some tough hits on the offensive side. He's been fighting hard all game, and he just took a hit right there. And as he got back up, the strength and toughness from him, wow, he's really competing for his teammates out there.
And I'll tell you what, Dre, he is a great kid. Backs are in the eye. Gonna go it to Olwar, and he trips up, and he is mad at himself because he had a lot of maroon grass, but it's not grass, it's turf in front of him.
I'm curious to see if there's going to be any helmet smacking in the huddle here. Get these guys fired up for that next touchdown. All in good spirits, though.
Clock continues to run. 6:23 and counting. 2 tight ends, 1 single wide receiver to the top. Woodward, the quarterback, under center. Going to go Smith. Smith lunges forward. He's going to get in for the touchdown. Another touchdown for Troy. This time it's Smith. And pending the point after, Spalding Good hold, good snap. Kick is up, and the kick is no good. Sneaked it to the left. I don't know about you, Dre, but man, love Halloween, and Halloween is a great time to buy a car.
Now that's a Park Pizza touchdown.
There's never been a better time to buy a new Toyota than October, and never a better place than Aubrey Alexander Toyota in Selinsgrove. We're offering up to $4,000 off MSRP on Tundra and up to $3,250 off MSRP on 4Runner. We have rates as low as 3.99% for 36 months on select models. And right now, receive an additional 20% over KBB value for your trade. Over 40 new vehicles on the lot, 45 certified pre-owned with special financing available, and the best certified pre-owned warranty included. Aubrey Alexander Toyota. We sell the experience.
And welcome back. Robins Stadium, Allison Field. We're in Williamsport, PA, but this is Loyalsock High School. Been in all Troy tonight. And the kick will be fielded by Andrews at the 15. Makes one man miss. Going to try to make another. Still on his feet, spins, and he's just going to get taken down at the 26-yard line. You mentioned the special teams has been spectacular this year. Right there was just another case in point. Wasn't flashy, wasn't going to show up in any stat line, but did you see how everybody just contained?
Yeah, they do your job. I think that's their philosophy there in Troy. Everybody just trusts the guy next to them, and these are results that we see. 50 points a game, give up 7 on defense, 4 different guys with touchdowns, up by 37, and it's a good night for the Troy Trojans.
Three wide receivers will go to the top. As G is still in the game, he's going to try to set up the screen, and he is sacked. Taken down that time by number 80. We've called his name a few times. He is a monster.
Yeah, Easton Turberry.
6'4", 245 pounds, and get this, he's just a junior. That's not fair. So that's a big loss on the play. It's going to bring up second down, and we will call it 26. You all right, Kurt? Okay. Kurt sneezed, and I heard it, but bless you, Kurt. G's going to roll out to the right, has some room. He's going to tuck it, and he is going to go down after he does pick up about 9 or 10 yards. It's going to be short of the first marker. 5 minutes to go. Third down and 13.
And I'm okay with that. You're here late in the game. It's 44-7. The end of week 8. Loyalsock will be going to the playoffs, okay? This game is pretty much over. You want to get off the field. Don't let your star quarterback get hurt. Star receivers, stay healthy, finish the game.
Hardin will go in motion. G bobbled the snap, throws, and it is caught complete. He's going to be short of the first down, but nice hands that time by number 4. Who you got, Trey?
L.J. Lee. Sadly, I saw the white hat launch a flag into the air.
Oh, come on. Holding against Loyalsock. It is declined. How about that? I mean, it's short of the, and it looks like they will punt. G, who does the punting for the Lancers, he's standing right about his 20-yard line. And almost blocked as it is going to be fielded. Gets to about midfield and maybe into Lancer territory at the 46-yard line, where they will take over 1st and 10, and that clock will start to run.
Yeah, something that caught my eye, and this is a great example of why Coach Justin Van Fleet is so good at what he does. Jalen Andrews, a star receiver, star player, clearly frustrated. Okay, comes off the field. It's obvious, right? He pulls him aside, has a nice chat with him. The demeanor after the chat from Andrews can clearly tell whatever Justin Van Fleet said, he got his guy where he needed to be. You know, that's their leader right there on the team. 11 straight winning season. Let's not take that away. Loyalsock Lancers, kudos to them. Justin Van Fleet, job well done. And the little things right there, big implications for the rest of their season. Job well done.
Loyalsock's going to take a timeout as they're going to put some different personnel in there, and we're going to take a timeout as well with 2:53 left to go here in the fourth quarter. All Troy. We'll be right back.
It's Trucktober at Alexander Nissan, and our lot is loaded with savings. And new Nissans. Get discounts up to $8,725 on the 23 Armada Platinum, up to $2,698 on a 23 Nissan Frontier Pro CC 4x4, and up to $8,325 on Nissan Titanum Platinum CC 4x4. We have 60 new Nissans in stock and 35 more on the way. Check us out at alexandernissan.com or come into Blaze Alexander Nissan during Trucktober, because we're taking deals the other guys won't.
Good job, Kurt. 2:53. Got some new numbers in there. Dre, we'll do our best to kind of give those guys some love on both sides of the field, it looks like. Troy will take over 1st and 10. 2:53 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Tight formation. Quarterback under center. Going to give it to Olwig, and he is wrestled down after he picks up a few. Stop on the play was number 26. Richardson.
No.
And I don't have a 26. Do you?
No, sir. The only number we don't have.
So I believe the PA announcer said it was Richardson, so we'll go with that. Got a couple others that are checking in. 2nd down and 7. Clock continues to run. Quarterback under center. Going to give it to another up man, and he is smacked right at the line of scrimmage. Does pick up 3 or 4. New quarterback that is in there, Dre. I believe that is number 10. And next week I'm going to bring a flashlight. Joseph Fry. He's listed here at 5'10". Oh, thanks, man.
I drank
5'10", 155.
Which was my holder for the light.
It's okay.
We got to improvise the best we can.
3rd down and 3. Fry pitches it. Olga what? He's going to try to get to a 1st down. Good tackle that time. It's going to be very close. I think they're going to give it to him. Move those chains. Move those chains. And despite the outcome, Dre, you sounded great tonight. And the reason why I know is because I heard from West Hollywood, California, and they said you sound good, man.
Hey, I'm a team guy. Shout out to you for the mentorship. Year 3, Curtis, he does great. Big Mike, you guys make it all easy.
Yep.
Jim Webb for the belief, and it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. 3 years, 20-plus games.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Troy's going to take a knee, and again, I think they have to do this one more time officially, but impressive. We knew that they were good. We knew that they were 8-0, but very impressed. And I'll be rooting for them. I don't know about you, Dre, but I'll be rooting for the Troy Trojans as they move forward.
Yeah, they look good. I mean, hard to stop. Curious to see how things play out. They won the game. Southern lost. We mentioned it earlier. They're now the number 1 spot here in the playoffs. They control their fate, home field advantage, and I would not be wanting to visit Troy if I'm a high school football team.
So next week, how about this? It is Troy versus Canton. I'm not a betting man, but that should be a pretty good matchup. A lot of tradition, rivalry, and everything along those lines. Hey, we'll go ahead and we'll talk a little bit. The season's not over for Loyalsock by any means. I mean, this is a very good AA school. Loyalsock, they are now 6-3. And they got to just kind of bounce back. They have got the toughest schedule in all of District 4. And we'll see how they shape up. But, Dre, great night here at Loyalsock. And, the rain stayed away. And I had a fun evening. Troy is the real deal.
Yeah, they are. Not something we normally do, but player of the game, I'm going to go ahead and give credit to the offense and defensive line for Troy, because no matter who touched the ball, the outcome was the same by any player for the Trojans. Kudos to those guys. The defensive ends played great. Offensive line had push all night, well over 300-plus yards. Again, didn't hit their 50 mark, but they'll take 44. Gave up 7. That's their normal mark for that. So, job well done. Travel safely back home. We're thankful and appreciative of you guys.
Yeah, it was a good game for the Trojans, and they're definitely as bit as everything that we thought about. And it was a fun night here in Loyalsock. Obviously, the score didn't go the way that the Lancers wanted, but at the same time, they'll find a way to rebound. Dre, that's about all I have. My feet hurt, but I'll tell you what, we'll just go ahead. So we'll kick her on out, and we'll do it again next week, hopefully. 2 crews this week. We'll see what happens next week. Keep us posted, but thanks to all the sponsors, myself, for Dre Lewis, also my man Kurt. Big Mike's long gone, but thanks a lot for tuning in, and we look forward to bringing you some more action. So the final score for the final time, 44-7. It was Troy. This was the Webb Weekly High School Football Game of the Week.